Okay, guys, do you ask the seller what they want to list the property for when you walk into that listing appointment? Do you say, hey, do you have a price in mind? If you're saying that, if those words are coming out of your mouth, I think it's a mistake. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when the seller then voices that number, I believe that what happens is they start to concrete in around it. They start to take a position around it. And if they feel like they're being backed off of it, they can feel like they're losing face. So they might start defending the number even more, especially losing face in front of their own significant other, spouse, husband, wife, whatever. They may feel like they've really got to defend it. So what's the alternative? The alternative is we don't encourage them, certainly. Sometimes they'll just say it, but we don't encourage a price to come out of their mouth. Instead, what we say is, hey guys, I brought in a lot of data for you. I'm a data person. And I think to make a really good decision, you just need really good data. So I brought in all kinds of data that's going to really be helpful in pricing the property. So I brought in comparable sales, of course, things that have sold within the last 6 months in your market. Same thing an appraiser would look at. And by the way, an appraiser charges $700 to $1,000 now. You're going to get all this for free. And then I've also brought in, which is really powerful, what you're going to be competing with, which is the active listings in the market, where they're priced at, what incentives they're offering, how long they've been on the market. So we can really do a kind of a deep dive there, look at price reductions and all the things that they're doing. And then look at the trend lines for the neighborhood, trend lines for the local area, what's happening in the market. So let's open that up. Let's crack the book on that. And then we can talk about, pricing and what we can do specifically strategically for your home. When I do that, now what the seller came to the meeting with is they had an idea what they wanted to ask. But as we begin to talk, they begin to ratchet it down mentally. They begin to take it down. And so at the end of that, I might say, now, would you like my suggestion on pricing based on all this? Or I might say, now, if we can come up with a price that you feel comfortable with and I feel like I can market the property for, hopefully we can work together. I'd love to work with you. So we make it a conversation, but it's not a set number, which they're speaking out of their mouth at the beginning of the meeting. I think that's really, really important and strategically important for you to get that price positioned well, because right now there's 500,000 more sellers than there are buyers. And it's a much more competitive market than it was a year ago or even 2 years ago. So we got to get this done. We got to get it done right. Okay. So if you want more ideas like this, join us over at eRealEstateCoach. Check out the Path Performance Coaching designed just for you. And it's only $1 for the first month. You can dive in, get hundreds of lead generation strategies and ideas like this one in that program. And it's continuously rolling out new ideas every single week with 3 live coaching sessions every single week. So I'd love to have you in the program. Check it out over at eRealEstateCoach.com. Have a great day. Good selling.